What's up guys, it's the Folk Gamer here and welcome to the cheap overpowered BPL squad builder. So without further ado, let's go and start off with the striker. Let's add the player and look at the BPL players we got. There's obviously a lot of good choices, but since now all the players are more cheaper than before, Welbeck is a very good choice. Well, if you consider records here, he played 56 games for me and scored 41 and assisted 12, which is pretty good for a striker. And let's move on to the right wing, and then on the right wing we have Shaqiri. If you don't know Shaqiri, then if you never play with him, then he's just an amazing player. He's not a tall player, as you can see, 5'7", but he sometimes gets decent amount of headers because he's pretty strong, he's fast, he's good at shooting, he's all round very good player. And then moving on to the left wing position, we have got Yannick Bolasie. Of course, everyone knows that he is very overpowered player. I think he's got an upgrade, but now he's 6'1", which is good because he's obviously going to be very good at headers. He's fast, his shooting is not the best, but he's a strong player, which is important in FIFA because it seems like physicality is a very important thing in FIFA 16. Considering that, Bolasie is a very decent choice, and I haven't really played a lot with him. But on the cam position, we have he is out of contract right now, but there's two choices actually. You can either go for Payet or Mane, but I am going to go for Mane since I play with him a lot. I don't have Mane's good stats. Obviously he hasn't played much. Actually he has, but his records are not too great in this account, but in my other account he scored like 40 goals for me, which is pretty damn good for a cam. And then moving on to the centre mid positions, we have got Moussa Sissoko. Now everyone probably knows that Sissoko, he is a very good player. He's very strong. I think he's got an upgrade, 80 rated right mid, but I think he's much more better at CM position, or you can play it at centre attacking midfielder, which is also going to be effective. As you might have guessed, he's 6'2", very tall player. He's also 85 physicality. He's got good defending, decent dribbling. He's pretty fast for a centre mid as well. I think he'll be a very good replacement for Ramirez, Ramirez is expensive now, I think, since he left Chelsea, so you can't get his cards anymore. But he's not a CM. I actually put him at centre defensive mid if I can find him. And we have got Kouyaté. He's a very underrated player. As you can see, he's 6'4", which is tall, which is important. As you can see, my squad, they're pretty tall except for Shaqiri and Mane, but other than them, they're pretty tall, 6'4" player. And then he's got 67 dribbling, at least the game says so, but in my opinion he's at least got like 77 or something, because he's very good at dribbling if you actually use them. As you can see, he's got decent stats for a centre mid, 19 goals and 11 assists. That's not too bad. And his shooting is not too great, but you know, it's a centre mid, centre defensive mid actually, so you don't really expect them to pass. I mean, yeah, passing is not too great, 59, but you know, passing is not very important. He's not that kind of player. He's sort of the as you can see, he's got good physicality, so he's sort of the guy like a Rhino, just charging at the defense without much skill probably, but he's got decent pace, physicality, and that's what you want. And on the left back position, we have got Abdulrahman Baba. He's absolutely amazing in FIFA 16, obviously not very in real life, but he barely plays under Hiddink now, and he's not even playing that good, but at least in FIFA he's pretty damn solid. As you can see, 86 pace, and if I haven't mentioned yet, that they are all pretty cheap. The prices are not real because I bought them like ages ago, but now they're pretty cheap, so Baba is a very solid option. On the right back position, we have got Seamus Coleman, one of the best right backs I have used in FIFA. He is so amazing. I think he might be better than Kyle Walker. Actually, Kyle Walker is pretty good, but Seamus Coleman, he's a very cheap alternative to Kyle Walker if you like using Kyle Walker. As you can see, he's got very good all-round stats, like 68 shooting. That's not too bad for a fullback. So if you like overlapping your fullbacks, he can actually shoot and then score. And he's got good defensive. He's not amazingly fast, but 80 pace should be good enough for most people. And in the centre back positions, we have got Jan Vertonghen, who I really love using. Vertonghen, he's a very good passing player. He's more of the playmaker. Like in FIFA, defensive players, they're not very good at playmaking or like passing, so you can lose the ball often. But this guy's got 69 dribbling, 70 passing, which is not too bad for a centre back, so you can actually go up with him. So if you, for some reason, if you decide to go all out attack, then well, you've got a player who can actually shoot and pass and do all the striker things. But in the other centre back position, I was going to use Gilovogi, but he's got a red card. I think I'm gonna go for, I think it's gotta be Gilovogi because he's so good. As you can see, he keeps a good link with Kuyate and Baba, which is pretty good. He's got a red card, obviously. I don't know what I did with him last game, but he obviously got a red card. He played a lot of games for me, 63 games, so he's obviously been a very important part of the squad. He managed to score 1 goal. Actually, he hasn't scored any goal, but he made an assist, which is not too bad. Like, you don't really expect defenders to score. All they have to do is defend, and that's what he's good at. I've got Victor Valdez. I don't know when I got him. I played him once, but obviously the better choice is Begovic, because Begovic is simply amazing, especially in last FIFA 15. He's been absolutely amazing player. In this FIFA, he went to Chelsea. He's obviously not having such a great time in Chelsea, but at least in FIFA he's still overpowered. 6'8" or 6'7", yes, 6'7" player. Very good stats, and well, he just blocks anything. Like, the only keeper better than him is probably Neuer and De Gea in FIFA. So this is the finished squad. We gotta add the manager, because why not? We got Wenger. Let's see. He obviously, Arsenal lost to Barcelona 3-1 this morning, and Welbeck hit the post, not the post, the crossbar. But anyway, this is going to be the finished squad. As you can see, 80 rating, 100 chemistry, 180 squad rating, and then considering that this squad is not too expensive, this squad will lead you to Division 1. I have no idea what division I am in right now. I'm in Division 1 apparently, so that's good. So this squad can lead you to Division 1. I'm not going to play the game today, but anyway, so if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.